Welcome, podcaster, to another episode of Ask Phiff, and I am your host, Phiff the Plug, top flight connection in the podcast land, you heard? Bringing you this real sports talk from over the weekend, and boy, was it a busy weekend. We had a whole lot of March Madness, and we had a little bit of madness in the NBA too, and I'm going to go into that a little bit later, but I'm going to first start off with this March Madness. Well, in the realm of 64, first weekend, it's very rare, but it happens. But this was the weekend. We had a number one seed, Villanova, national champions of last year, will not be that this year, people. They have been sent home by the Wisconsin Badgers. They wasn't playing with them boys, man. Them Badgers came in there and fought a hard battle against them Nova Wildcats and prevailed by the score 65-62. Go Badgers. They always giving it to somebody in the tournament every year. They never go out like that. That's why I like them. They frisky. You know what I'm saying? And on to another big upset, which was Louisville. Rick Pitino's boys, man. Ever since they got rid of them strippers, boy, they ain't been right. Well, Michigan came in there and put that foot on them. You had that Wolverine against the bird, another predatorial issue where that bird's going to lose. And they lost in this one. Michigan prevailed 73-69 over the Cardinals, man. Sent Rick Pitino home packing again. Well, I guess you can start recruiting early, Rick. I suggest you go to the strip club first, go get bubbles, and then start recruiting. That's how you get them top flight picks. those I'm just playing, man. But I'm not playing about this, man. The NCAA is garbage. They are complete and utter garbage. The NCAA committee and whoever runs it. And I'm going to explain why. USC, which in fact they lost this weekend, good. I'm glad they lost because they do busy snitching instead of playing ball. Snitching on UCLA regarding their freshman sensation Lonzo Ball. Well, folks, the NCAA and USC have a problem with LeVar Ball, Lonzo Ball's father, putting his face and his sons on his website and his marketing brand. They say that that's quote unquote a violation, but I don't see how. That's his own son. That's his flesh and blood. Whereas you have the NCAA, who has the UCLA jersey with the number 2 on it and has the nerve to have the man's last name Ball in back of it. You're taking it in the stores. You're taking it on eBay. It's online. It's everywhere. And you're selling this man's name for millions of dollars, and he don't get nothing but diddly squat. And don't come up with that, oh, he's a collegiate athlete and he gets a scholarship. They know for a simple fact of the matter that them kids are usually there no longer than 1 to 2 years if they're a superstar. So they trying to bleed them dry, make millions off their back, and then wait for the next crop of kids to come in. Parents, these are your kids they making money off of. Parents, this is your name they making money off of. The Ball family gets nothing off of what this young man is doing. Not to mention t-shirts, concession stand, jerseys, all of that, man. I'm pretty sure UCLA they wasn't ranked 3 in the country before he got there. That's a fact. So we need to stand up to these committees and stop letting them slave out our children. I don't even want to say it's slavery because they are giving them a little money. This is extortion. This is some old mafia extortion right here, you heard? So the people, we got to wake up to this, man. And also, while I'm speaking on this note about Lonzo Ball, I got to watch that young man play, and he is smooth. Everything his daddy said is true. He is smooth. He will set the NBA on fire as long as he stays healthy. His IQ is high, very high. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about his IQ is high as a light bill. You heard? So I give that man big ups, and I give his daddy big ups. And if his little brother's as bad as he is, woo, the NBA is gonna be on fire in about 10 years, man. Cause these ball boys said they breaking ground, they breaking new ground. And with his daddy doing the marketing scheme, genius. I hope every other parent tries to brand their child, man. Take these other players out the game. I don't want to talk about this amateur stuff no more, man. Let's talk about the boys who make the real money, the NBA players. Well, over the weekend, the Bucks decided they was going to take them a little vacation over there in LA and go visit the Lakers. I say it's a vacation because pretty much the Lakers done tanked it in. They in the lottery to try to get this ball character, man, the little ball young man. So that's what they motive is. So they said tank the season and let's just roll. Well, they couldn't just go out and just tank the season. Swaggy P had to get into a little confrontation with their youngster over there, Malcolm Broderick. But as he's doing all this, he didn't realize that the Bucks got an enforcer by the name of Greg Monroe. And he proceeds and commits to slapping a few of them Lakers around. Shall I name names? I shall. Swaggy P, Brandon Ingram, yet that little coward, that little bastard, D'Angelo Russell. No, I'm going to call him out right now. Yo, you didn't have a nerve just to snitch on your man to his girl. Then you have a nerve to they get into a melee and you run. You little coward. If I was Swaggy Pete, that'd have been enough is enough. I'd have went in the locker room and commenced to whooping his ass from end to end, man. And I usually don't swear on my sportscast, man, because I don't like to do that. That's cool. I like for the babies to hear me. But for real, on that note, you don't never run on your fall on a player, man. Yo, somebody should beat his ass, man. Your other NBA peers saw that. Draymond Green expressed that he was a coward, and I have the same sentiments. D'Angelo Russell, I have no love for you. Never. On to some more depressing stuff. D-Wade out for the year. I told y'all last week when I told y'all that he had packed it in. I didn't know he packed it in like this. Fracturing his elbow, out for the season. You're a Hall of Famer, D-Wade. You shouldn't have went out like that, man. I know you wanted to go home and hear your name up in the rafters and you heard it. Now get the hell out of town with them Bulls, man. Them Bulls are horrible. For real, they are horribles. Get rid of them, bro. They gone, man. Be done with them, man. Take your wife, take your kids, go on back to Miami. Finish decorating the crib and work that out with P. Riley. He'll work it out with you, man. He miss you too, man. You know that. And speaking of the Heat, why is it that everybody try to count the Heat out? The Heat done went on the tear for the last couple of months. And now they done jumped all the way to the 8th spot in the East. Looking at LeBron. Looking at Cleveland. Yeah. We remember you played there, LeBron. And Dion Waiters, remember he played over there too. So he gonna come see you. I know you the best in the world, I get that. But when there's a man on your heels, the best in the world don't mean diddly squat, you dig? So put your shorts on, lace up your sneakers real tight. Because Dion Waiters is a coming for you. And he's bringing the European Dragon Gorge, whatever his name is. You know what I'm saying? Is. But he bringing him. He bringing that little left-hand shooter with him. And he bringing Hassan. White. He gonna give you the Hassan chop, LeBron. That's how I feel. But this weekend was lovely, people. Hey, you know me. Piff gotta always give you that serious plug on sports. I'm doing my research for you people. I'm digging. That's all Piff does. Piff is the plug. Piff has to be on the scene for every little thing that's out there, you dig? And now I'm gonna have to conclude my podcast by saying hit my website at www.askpiff.com. Hit me at www.askpiff.com. That's right, we hailing out of the North Beach, baby. Y'all hear them strong winds? Strong winds make strong men, baby. You hear them strong winds? That's how we do. We blow hard, baby. Cold don't mean nothing up here. Nothing. Nothing. And I'm signing out, people. Y'all have a great day. Be good to each other. You hear the babies. Whenever in doubt, ask Phiff, baby. I'm here on the scene for you. And we out.